Okay, so welcome once again to the Catalyst African School. You are all welcome for being on time. Over here, you come to learn about Project Catalyst and how your ideas, your innovative ideas can be founded. So this meeting is going to take only an hour. It's going to be very educative and very interactive. If you have any question, you can write in the chat. Our team will answer you accordingly. So welcome to the Cardano community, and you're come to learn what Project Catalyst is all about. So our first speaker is Madam Ifya. She is the country rep for WADA Ghana. Madam Ifya, over to you.
Thank you, Daniel. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you, Daniel. And again, as Daniel said, you are all welcome to the Cardano community in Africa. So let's go on to the next slide. We are going to take you through what is Project Catalyst. First of all, Daniel welcomed you into the Cardano community. And I'm sure if you are here, you know what Cardano community is. If you don't know, it's a community of like-minded people that have come together. And on this platform, we have the Project Catalyst. And Project Catalyst has so many innovations that we want to share with you at this stage. So that if you are interested, if you have ideas, you can come on board and your ideas will come into reality. So as I said, Project Catalyst is a series of experiments. And this is able to generate the highest level of community innovations. If you have ideas, you put it on Project Catalyst, your ideas will come to life. And this is divided into 3 stages. Project Catalyst is divided into 3 stages of funding rounds. Every 6 weeks, there's a funding round. Every 6 weeks, there's a funding round. And if you are interested to go into it, you would then, this school that we are doing is going to take you through those funding rounds. So one would ask, how can I come on board on Project Catalyst? Anyone, everyone, everywhere in the whole world can come on board Project Catalyst. And can you go back? Daniel, go back for me, please. Back. Yeah. Okay, so everyone anywhere can come on board on Project Catalyst and be part of the Cardano community. All that you need is to get your thinking cap on, and you are welcome on board Project Catalyst. Next slide, please. So what do we do here? We create, as I said, and then you are funded, you create your proposal, you create your innovations in a very feasible way, and then you are funded. And then when you are funded, you have to deliver, and you are delivering into the future, because Project Catalyst wants to see that everybody is well endowed. Next slide. So what is about it? As I said, it's casting a wide net to find great ideas and make the world a better place for all of us. So you can take part in Project Catalyst in this following ways. You propose, you have an idea, either you propose alone or you look for a team. Then feedbacks are given to you. Those feedbacks go into refining your proposal. You have to restructure it. The feedback can be in the form of personnel or even people's suggestions to improve your proposal. People will also offer help in implementing your proposal. Maybe you are lacking in a technical way. So you might ask people for ideas to come on board your proposal. And because it's a community with a varied knowledge, you get people coming on board to help you refine your proposal, and then you would go on. Again, on Project Catalyst, we share relevant knowledge. If you have knowledge, you come on board and share on the platform. You can also review proposals that had already been put down. And if you are signed on Project Catalyst and you are an AIDA holder, that's the currency for Project Catalyst. If you are a constant at this school that we are going to do for the next 3 months, you understand all this. We've divided the schools into various stages. But now we are in reports proposal submission stage. That's why I want to take you through how Project Catalyst run, and then you can submit proposals if you have very good ideas. Next slide. So one will ask, what would the process look like? You are asking me to come to Project Catalyst. What does the process look like? The first stage, as I said, is the innovation stage. You share your perspective, the idea that you have. Then people will help you. Then you ideate it. You would add things to it to make it a proposal. And then you submit onto the platform. You have the idea skill platform. If you are not there already, you can sign on onto the platform. So that's where the proposals are placed. Then they are refined. And it's we, the community members. So far as you join Cardano community, we become a big family. So we, the community members, will refine your proposal for you. People will go there, look at your proposal, because when you post your proposal, everybody can now see it. People will go there, look at your proposal, help you, as I said, ask you whether they can be part of your proposal. And somebody, you can be sitting here, putting in a proposal, and somebody can be in the US, somebody can be in Brazil, all over the world, and the person will help you shape your proposal or help you to implement proposals. There are proposals that have been submitted by people both in Africa and outside Africa, and the proposals are being implemented together. Next slide. After the proposals have been submitted, we call a phase the assessment phase. And so from now, as I said, from now, proposal submission is open till 30th June. At the end of June, it's closed. You can't refine your proposal, you can't edit your proposal, you can't submit a proposal. But from now to 30th June, you can, if you have any idea. Then it comes to assessments. This is another level. At this stage, all the proposals are thrown to the community. So far as you are signed on to the Cardano community, you can assess the proposal if you wish to do so. It's not by force, but you can assess the proposal. Anybody can assess the proposal. And the next class is going to teach you how to assess proposals. You just don't get out and say, oh, this proposal, I'm going to assess the problem. No, there are ways to assess proposals. And when you assess the proposals, you are giving some money. But then you have to assess it correctly, rightly. If you don't assess it rightly, you will not be paid. That's what we have to learn. I can assess proposals. Anybody can assess proposals when I'm signed on onto the Cardano community. But then I have to assess it rightly. I just don't go in, blah, 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 and then you think you are going to get money. No. Proposals that are assessed are vetted to see whether your assessment makes sense. And if your assessment makes sense, you are giving some money. And after the assessment, the proposals are weighted. Those who had the assessment are done and rated from 1 to 5. So all proposals that have 5, 5, 5 are ranked higher. And then the proposals are given to voters. And these voters, again, are the same community members. But the caveat here is you have to have about 500 ADA in your wallet before you will be allowed to vote. If you don't have 500 ADA in your wallet, you can't vote. But the moment you have 500 ADA in your wallet, you can vote. And you look at all the proposals and decide on which proposal to vote. You can vote on as many proposals as you want. So you read a proposal and you realize that, oh, this proposal is very interesting. When I vote on them, they can deliver. So you vote on the proposal, and at the end of the day, at the end of the voting period, they will look at the proposal that had much votes and they are funded. So after voting, then we come to the funding phase. As I said, proposal submissions end on the 30th. Assessment is for 2 weeks. After the assessment, there's another 2 weeks for vetting the assessment, so that we'll see those who really did good assessment. So after the 2 weeks for vetting the assessment, then there's another 2 weeks for voting. At the end of the voting, all those proposals that were voted for will be funded. That's the funding phase. And the funding, depending on how long you said your proposal is going to work. If you indicated that you are going to use 2 months, they'll divide the money you requested for into 3. They'll give you 1, you start your proposal. They'll give you 1 for the first month, you start your proposal, you do a report, then they'll give you the second one. Then you do a report to close the proposal. If you said it's going to take 2 months, you do a report to say that I've finished, this is what I said I'll do, and I've done it. And then they'll give you the final funding. If you don't go through these stages, you don't get the money. Don't sit somewhere and say, oh, they deceived me, I did a proposal and nobody's money. No, you have to really work. And the last is the governance. The governance stage is the voting stage. That's the governance stage. And the voting stage, you go through registration. As I said, you have to have at least 500 ADA in your wallet. Then you can register your wallet, and then you can vote. Then there's tiling, and then those who are able to win are rewarded by giving their funding. The last phase is rewarding. When it comes to the Cardano community, every stage you are rewarded. As I said, you can be a community advisor and you'll be rewarded. You can be the voter. When you vote, you have your money, you are voting on somebody's ideas. Your money is still in your wallet. When you vote, they don't take your money. Your money is still in your wallet, but they will still give you money for voting. So you see, the Cardano community does a whole lot of things. Next slide, please. So in simple and what should I say? When you go to the platform, when you log on, idealscale.com, and you want to become a part of this community, this is the interface that you see. And the simple thing, there's all that I've said is first you set your challenge, you innovate your ideas, and then we vote. Then on voting, you get funding. Next slide. So somebody will ask, why should I participate? I'm in my house. Nobody is forcing you, but there's a whole lot of opportunities. That's why we are asking you to participate. If nothing at all, you interact with other people, outside people in the community. These days you go around, there's no job, I'm this, I'm stranded, mental health, and all those things. But when you come onto this platform, there are so many people that you get, you interact with them, and you really feel that, yeah, you are also somebody. And we don't regard like this person has money, so I can't. No, we are not looking at that. We are all one when it comes to the Cardano community. And then we build something impactful and meaningful. We interact and build something very impactful. We make you feel that you are also somebody. We learn and grow within this community. Everybody is everybody. We learn and we grow. We build our reputation. We don't want you to come and then scam and no. This is a platform that is very genuine, and we work together to make things move. You can also come if you're a serious-minded person to make a living on this platform. As I said, everything that you do on this platform, you get money to it. Now, I'll rest my case here, and all the things that I've said about Project Catalyst, if you have any question, you can ask.
Okay, thank you, Madam Ifya. Thank you very much for your presentation. So at this moment, if you have any question, kindly type it in the chat. Okay, Mohammed want to do voice, so let me unmute him. Mohammed, unmute yourself so you can ask for your question.
Before Mohammed comes in, I've seen that Richmond was saying that the assessment is a week. No, Richmond has been, they've just Fund 9 for Fund 9, assessment is 2 weeks. So you guys should note. It was the previous funding, the assessment was 1 week. For Fund 9, assessment is 2 weeks. The same as veteran assessments. They've given us another extra week for assessment. Thank you.
Yeah, that's correct. So Mohammed Mooni, please unmute yourself.
Hello to everyone.
Hello.
I wanted to ask this question. In case you don't have ADA, like you don't have ADA, but your proposal is on the idea scale, and you don't have ADA to vote it up. Does it affect your proposal, its voting process? Because I think you have to support your proposal till the end. I just wanted to know.
Should I?
Yeah, Madam, if you go ahead, please.
You don't need to have ADA to get your proposal voted on. But then, as you said, you have to support your proposal. But if you don't have ADA, yes, people are there. The only thing that, since it's a community, and in a community, you have to get people, you have to talk here and there. So you have to make friends and talk to them. Me, my proposal, all I do is I post it on Twitter so that people know that I have a proposal and all those. So you have to make friends within the community who can also vote. But it's not always that you have to get ADA to vote on your proposal. But it's good if you have some money, you can buy ADA, or as you move on, you do CA. In the first time, I didn't have any ADA. When I did CA, I got some small ADA, then I built on it. So for the first, when I joined, for the first 2 rounds that I was around, I didn't vote because I didn't have ADA. But then you can either buy ADA if you want, or you can start working as a CA, as those, then you'll be getting some ADA into your wallet. And then I read, somebody asked in the chat, how can you get ADA? You can buy ADA from Binance. So there are people in the community that also trade. So if you have CDs and you want to buy ADA, you can just get in touch with me. I know people who trade. You can get in touch with Daniel. You can get in touch with Richmond. You can get in touch with Emilia, the veteran people that are here. And they will direct you as to get some ADA into your wallet. And as I said, we'll be doing a series of those schools. So we are going to show you how you create a wallet, how to get an ADA. You'll be doing all those things. So you have to stay tuned and you get up-to-date material and all on these things.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Ifya. So Solomon is asking, please, what stage are we in the process now? Solomon.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Madam, please go ahead.
We are in the submission stage. The submission stage started last week. It was 3 weeks. So we are left with actually 8 days. It's ending on the 30th of June, 11 UTC. After 11 UTC, you can't submit anything. Their timing is always 11 UTC. Everything 11 UTC. Starts from 11 UTC, ends at 11 UTC. So 30th of June, 11 UTC, no more proposal submission.
Okay, so let me take this one last question from the chat, then we'll go to Lawel. So Giselle is asking, do you have to register for each stage, or you can choose which stage you would like to join?
And we don't If once you join the community, you've joined. It's not like this stage I want to join, this stage I don't want to join. You sign on idle skill. Actually, that was what we wanted to start with. But because we are in proposal submission, then we decided that we will start from here. But as I said, as time goes on, we'll tell you, we'll show you the link, how to register onto the ideal skill. Once you come on, you are on. You can go and sleep anytime you come, your account is still there. If you want to act, if you want to be active, you are active. But so far as you've signed on today, I've signed on to ideal skill, you are there. The only time that you need to always register is when you want to become a CA. If you want to become a community advisor, a pop-up will come because it's not compulsory. A pop-up will come. Would you want to be a community advisor? Then you have to answer that pop-up. Yes, I want to be a community advisor. Then you follow some questions. You put your wallet address. That is after we showed you how to pay all this. You put your wallet address so that when you finish assessment and they assess you and they are sure your assessment needs to be paid, they will put your money in that wallet. They will not come and chase you, bring your wallet form. So when you are filling that form that you want to be a community assessor, you have to also put your wallet address there.
Okay, thank you very much for the clarification, Madam Ifya. So we are currently in Fund 9. The stage we are now is Fund 9, and we are preparing you for Fund 10. So Fund 10, another proposal submission will also start. And by then, you have gotten a lot of information, a lot of knowledge on how you can write very good proposal. And I will advise each and every one of you to at least try and hold header, because the money that is being used to fund the proposal are the collective money that we have staked. So the reward that the Catalyst committee get, that's what we use to fund our proposal. So it's advisable to at least, if you want to support the community, try and register and get header, buy header. So next week we are going to teach you all these things. Okay, let's take question from Lawel. Lawel, please, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, guys.
Hi, Lawel, we can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, all. I'm speaking right from Nigeria, and I want to appreciate you guys for organizing this call. I've been huge in Cardano, and I never knew there's something like this going on that has to be African based. So I'm very much happy that it is happening this way. A sound call to all people in this call today. We should really take this opportunity with Catalyst and Cardano entirely. This is something very revolutionary, and it works. All you have to do is go and be not on your brains, think about ideas that could work out. We have so many issues belittling Africa, and this is an opportunity to just bring those things to limelight, and the money is there for those projects to be funded, right? And there's a little question I want to ask. This project, these ideas, must they be blockchain focused? Must they be solutions that has to do with blockchain based solutions, or they can just be normal regular problems, but which can be solved using technology entirely?
Okay, thank you very much, Lawel, for your question. Let me say something to this, then my co-host will also say something about it. We have different challenge settings in Project Catalyst. We have a challenge setting that you can submit decentralized applications. If you want to develop an app, you can take it there. And if you want to have a community impact, there's also a challenge that you can put your proposal there. Not necessary that your idea must be blockchain related. but it should be able to be Cardano centered. When I say Cardano centered, when I say Cardano centered, I mean it should be able to have something in relation to Project Catalyst or something that is going to promote Cardano. So not always, not necessarily that it should be blockchain, but it should be able to have an impact in your society and making your community know about Cardano blockchain technology as a whole. Madam Mefia, you have something to add to what Lowell asked?
Oh, okay, I think yeah, you said it all.
Yeah,
On
okay.
the Cardano platform, there are challenge teams where you put your proposals. So you read a challenge team, and then what you want to do, you look at it. Yeah, some of the teams, yes, you need to build apps on the blockchain. You can do education on the blockchain, like you're educating people, the youth, which that is my major thing that I do. All my proposals is to educate people on blockchain. In that case, it's still something to do on blockchain. But you have to read the challenge team to understand what the challenge team wants. Then you put in your proposal in the appropriate challenge team. As I said, and Lawe, thank you for emphasizing on it. If you follow this program, we have a three month period to educate people on the Cardano platform, and then the next funding cycle starts. That's Fund 10. If you do follow us, you really understand and appreciate it, and then you'll be ready to submit something for Fund 10. Thank you.
Okay, so Solomon, to our first question again, is asking, is there any difference between CA and proposer assessor? So yes, ma'am, please
Daniel,
go ahead.
are you good?
Please go ahead.
The CA is a community advisor. That's what we started with. But in Fund 8, there are so many issues, and people want to change the name from community advisor to proposer assessor, but it's not confirmed yet. We would see next week when we start assessing whether we'll be still community assessors or proposer assessors.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to cut you guys short. You know, I have to run now. I have another call at this very minute, but I don't know. I really want to connect with you, the host of this program. So I don't know if there is a go-to area where I can get you all, or what are your handles? Probably Discord or Telegram.
Okay, so Lowell, I just posted my email to the chat. So if you have any concerns or you want further clarification, you can contact us there through my email. Then we'll get back to you and we'll give you more information.
Okay, yeah. I have something I'm working on in the Catalyst project. So I might definitely need to work with you guys going forward.
You're welcome, Lowell.
Thank you guys.
And we even have an hub in Nigeria. So we'll connect you to our country rep in Nigeria as well.
Yeah, so I've posted a group link in the chat, so you can join that as well. That's the Catalyst account.
Okay, thank you very much, Desmond. That's very helpful. Okay, so please, let's all mute ourselves again for the second. Okay, so Madam Emilia is coming to take us through the second phase. Madam Emilia, please, if you are there, can you unmute yourself?
Okay, hi. All right. So thank you for allowing me to speak on this, the opportunities at Project Catalyst. Project Catalyst has a lot of opportunities if you join. And we are saying that there are so many ways that you can be a contributor in the ecosystem. You can be a proposer. That is somebody who has great ideas and puts the ideas into proposals, and even the proposals are funded. These proposals will become a reality when you implement them to impact the society. So a proposer is simply somebody who puts ideas into a proposal in Catalyst. There are guidelines that you follow, and when you follow that, your proposal can be funded. And then you can also be an implementer. It means you are not the one who proposed or put in the proposal, but a proposal that has received funding, the project officers or the implementers can seek for you to become an implementer. You will help in bringing the project into reality to impact society. And also you can be a community advisor. The name has changed, almost done, to proposal assessor. So the community advisor is the one who assesses the proposal that has been put into the challenges. So when you are a community advisor or now a proposal assessor, there are guidelines that you must follow to assess a proposal. We have three main areas which you use to assess a proposal. These areas are impact, feasibility, and auditability. Briefly, impact session is where you tell us or you tell the community what your proposal is going to do for the community. What is it for? What is it going to do for us? Is it going to improve our lives? Is it going to bring some app which will be useful? That is where the impact is talking about. And then the feasibility is the area where we want to see if your proposal can be implemented. Maybe your team members are not qualified. They don't have any experience. They can't do it. It means it's not feasible. Or the amount that you put there can be so low or can be so high that the proposal cannot be implemented. So that is where we say, we talk about feasibility. And then the next guideline is auditability. This is where we talk about the success, whether your project is going to be successful. That's the performance indicators. How is it going to be successful? What are you going to measure to see that it will be successful? If you cannot measure the success of it, it means it cannot be audited. It's not auditable. So that is where the auditability is. And also the milestone or the plan of the project. Maybe from 1 month, you are doing this, in 2 months, you will do this. You must be specific. So these are the areas that the community advisor or the proposal assessor assesses the project. And then when they finish with the reviews, the assessment, then we call some people veteran community advisor. So you can be a veteran community advisor when you have assessed proposals for about 3 funds. Then you can be invited to become a veteran community advisor or now a veteran proposal assessor. You are the one to review the assessments that have been done by the proposal assessor or community advisor. Like you are a soldier or somebody who oversees it. So when you have done that, then you mark it either excellent or good, or you filter the proposal out or the assessment out based on the criteria that has been put down. There is also a criteria that you follow to mark a proposal as excellent, good, or you filter it out. And you can also be a voter. The voter, as explained earlier, is the one who selects the reviewed projects that have to be funded. It means the voter has a lot of power, because if the assessments have been done and nobody votes on your proposal, the funding will not come. So the voter is the one who brings out or selects those projects that should be funded. So for you to be a voter, you need no less than 500 ADA in your wallet. So you can either buy the ADA, or you can be a proposal assessor, and then when you are paid, you have some ADA in your wallet and become a voter. And you can also be a referrer. A referrer is somebody who has been in the community, has become a member, and then you talk about the project Catalyst or Cardano to somebody to also come and join. So when that person is putting in a proposal, he puts your name or your email there as a referrer. And when you are a referrer and the project or the proposal wins funding, you will get some rewards for being a referrer. So that's what it means. So you can be a referrer, having become a member of the community. And you can also be a challenge team member. A challenge team member is somebody who is part of the team that makes that challenge where we put the proposals in become solid. We have challenges in the, or say categories in the proposal submission, where you can put your proposal in. We have different challenges. We have something like developer ecosystem. We have a nation building dApps. We have a new member onboarding. These were in Fund 8. But Fund 9, we have the Great Migration, the products and integration. We have a Fund 10, challenge setting. All these challenge settings, challenge categories are there. When you become a member, you learn more of it. That's where you put it. So the challenge team member is the one who is part of that challenge or category members who put it together, who help the proposers to write good proposals. So you can also become a member of that. And also you can be an implementer. We've said about, we've talked about it already. So an implementer is somebody who didn't have any role to play in most of these: community advisor, veteran, voter, referrer, but you can help somebody who has won a proposal to implement, and definitely you are going to get some rewards in that. So this is all the roles in Catalyst, or the opportunities which you can be part of it. And we encourage you to learn it and strive and become one of it, and you will never regret it. Thank you. Next slide. So if you want to know more about Project Catalyst and these opportunities, join our next class again, because for this Catalyst school, we are going to talk more about Cardano and Project Catalyst for you to really understand it. That is what we all went through, and now we are able to also share with you. So we want you to join our next class. Don't stop it. Join all the time. Join the Catalyst Africa Town Hall meetings as well. The link will be put there. Join our WhatsApp, Telegram, and Discord groups, and follow us on Twitter, and listen to our YouTube channels so that you can get a lot of information and you also read on your own most of these proposals, open them up in the previous funds, that is Fund 8, Fund 7, Fund 6. You can get them in the archives. Once you have registered on the idea scale, you can get access to these old funds. Read them, you will know what is expected of you. And then you try and register in 2 weeks or a week's time when the proposal assessor or community advisor window is opened. Try and do some assessment using the guidelines, and definitely you will never regret it. You may not get much, but it will really encourage you to go on, and you see that you have benefited. Thank you. Then the next slide.
Thank you very much, Madam
Okay.
Emilia. So there's a room for everyone, from proposers, implementers, voters, assessors, community advisors, veteran community advisors. So there's a lot of rooms for everyone. All that you have to do is to register on the Idea Scale platform, and then you get to go. Don't forget to register with a genuine email address, because most communications will be sent to you over there. And then to add to what Madam Efia and Madam Emilia have said, it is not mandatory to be a single proposer. If you have an idea, you can collaborate with someone, join your ideas together, then put in a proposal on the idea scale. We have a challenge settings for Africa. Grow Africa, grow Cardano. How that we want to do is how we can grow Africa, how we can introduce Cardano blockchain technology to Africa, how we can solve some of the topical issues in Africa, like electricity, like internet, like our education system, how we can solve these issues, how we can have an impact in this community. We have someone in Congo who have developed internet in the bus. And this is a very innovative idea. What he did is that the internet in the bus is a decentralized system which every computer, every device can connect to that device, that internet in the bus, and you can access almost everything you want to know on the internet. And this internet in the bus uses solar. So when there's no light, the device can still operate. You don't have to have internet before you can connect to it. You just have to connect directly to it. So this is some of the project that we want to expand, that what Ghana is also bringing to Ghana. And we are taking it to the remote areas, the villages in Ghana and some part of Africa that they don't have internet. So these are some of the innovative ideas that people are doing. I'm sharing this story with you because I want you to think outside the box. I want you to be open-minded. I want you to be a change maker. Bring an information, bring an idea that will bring an impact in your community, that can change lives, that can touch lives. That's all that we want to do. Cardano have two missions, you see, to connect the unconnected and to bank the unbanked. We are connecting everybody, even those in the remote areas, and we want everybody to have an account. You don't not necessarily traditional bank account, but you can have an account, the Euro account, the NAMI wallet, the CC. There are a lot of wallets that have been built on the Cardano blockchain technology. And these wallets are very great wallets that you can use to hold your ADA. So without saying much, please kindly send your name to me private. Just chat me private. I want your full name and your telephone number. There's an incentive for everybody that joined today's meeting. We are giving. Madam, if you want to say something.
Yeah, there was a question I wanted to answer in the chat.
Okay.
The person said, it's possible to be a voter and present a proposal. Actually, you can do all the things we listed. You can be a proposer, assessor, just that you can't assess your own proposal and you can't assess the challenge team that you put a proposal. You can't assess any proposal from that challenge team. But you can be a proposal, you can be a challenge team member, you can be an assessor, you can be a veteran assessor, and you can be a voter. So you can be all, you can go through all the process. If you want a template for the proposal, you have to log on to Ideal Skill. We have to show you how to log on to Ideal Skill. And somebody is asking, so minimal information and the proposal will be done in the preceding meetings. Yes, I would advise that let's follow this classes. As I said, it's a 3-month period class. Then we'll understand it well so that when we put in a proposal, it will work. We can show you how to sign on to Ideal Skill. You sign on now, but you may get confused. So let's go through the stages with the school that we are going to do for the next 3 months. And then at the end of the next 3 months, as I said, they'll be ready to launch Fund 10. Then when we are going in with a proposal, we know that yes, if you have a backing, we understand what we are doing. So that's my advice to you. Okay. I think I've answered all the questions there. So over to you, Daniel.
Thank you very much, Madam Ifya, for your clarification. So please kindly send your full name to me and your telephone number. We are going to give an incentive. So we get rid of you and then we ask you whether you want an internet data or you want an ADA, an equivalent of ADA. So if you want ADA, then we will take you through the process on how you can create your account and then how you can have your first header. And if you want an internet data too, we will send you the internet data. Before we close this meeting, I want to share another story with you. So we are also working on a project. We are building a recycle app. And this recycle app is one of a kind. We are building it on the Cardano blockchain ecosystem. This is a project that got funded in the last funding round. That's a Fund 8, it got funded. And we are about 10 or so 12. We are about 12 on that project. And we are trying to build a recycle app. What this recycle app does is that every client household will download the app, install it on their phones, and then whenever they have a recycle material like plastic bag and those kind of rubber, plastic bottles, you just have to request for a ride. So when you request for a ride, the waste driver will just accept, like the way the boat and Uber operates, the same way. So the driver have to accept it, then will trace you. He has a map on it too that will trace you to your house. Then we'll come and take your recycled materials. Now, when we take your recycled material, we are going to weigh it. So the weight of your recycled material will also determine the incentive that we should give you. So in this case, you are not paying for collecting your waste, but we are paying you for giving us a recycled material. So we are doing this to solve our sanitation issues in our community. So this is how we can also solve the sanitation issue in our community. Once the DAP is also ready, you'll get to know about it. I'm sharing this information again so that you think outside the box and look around your community, look around your environment and see the challenges, the issues that people are going through, bring it aboard, and then we'll help you to implement it. So Richmond, I've shared all our social media handles in the chat. Kindly click on the WhatsApp, join our Telegram, join our Discord, and then when you have any information, anything that you want to ask us, you can go ahead and ask us. So thank you very much for coming to today's meeting. We are having the same meeting again next week. Madam Ifya, over to you.
Yeah, I just want to acknowledge the presence of Iglesias, our colleague from Morocco. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome, sir. Okay.